Pipkin was a squirrel of quiet habits and even quieter anxieties. While other squirrels chattered and chased, he preferred the secluded rustle of leaves, the gentle sway of branches, and the hushed corners of the whispering woods. His shyness was a constant companion, a small knot of nerves that tightened whenever he imagined speaking to a crowd, even a crowd of friendly forest creatures. He dreamt of grand adventures, but his trembling paws usually kept him firmly rooted to his favorite oak. One blustery afternoon, a peculiar stillness fell over the woods. The usual playful breeze turned into an ominous sigh, and the sky above, normally a brilliant cerulean, bruised to a sickly purple. Pipkin, foraging for acorns near the ancient whispering willow, felt an unusual tremor in the air. It wasn't just the wind. It was a deep, resonating hum. He scrambled up the willow's gnarled trunk, seeking a higher vantage point. What he saw made his fur stand on end. In the distance, a dark, churning wall of clouds approached with terrifying speed, spitting jagged streaks of lightning. It was a storm unlike any he had ever witnessed, a true fury of nature. The whispering willow, an ancient guardian of the forest, seemed to shiver and, in a voice no louder than a dry leaf skittering across the ground, whispered, "A great storm approaches, little one. Warn them all." Pipkin's heart hammered against his ribs like a trapped bird. Warn them? Him? The thought of addressing the boisterous bears, the swift deer, the wise owls, and the chattering jays filled him with dread. His tiny paws felt glued to the bark, and his tail drooped. This was it, the moment he had always feared, a moment that demanded the very bravery he lacked. But then, he thought of the smaller creatures, the vulnerable nests, the young ones who wouldn't know to seek shelter. He pictured the chaos, the fear. A different kind of tremor ran through him, one that wasn't fear for himself, but fear for them. This was bigger than his shyness. Taking a deep, shaky breath, Pipkin launched himself from the willow. He scurried, he leaped, he chattered with a newfound urgency. His voice, usually a timid squeak, rose in pitch and volume. He raced towards the bustling communal clearing where the animals often gathered. "Storm! Storm coming! Seek shelter!" he squeaked, his voice cracking with effort and adrenaline. At first, a few curious glances, then confused murmurs. Pipkin pushed past the knot in his stomach. He wasn't fearless. His knees still felt like jelly, and his heart was a drum solo. But the image of the approaching storm, the memory of the willow's plea, propelled him forward. He repeated his warning, louder this time, gesturing wildly with his paws towards the menacing sky. The deer pricked their ears, the bears looked up from their berries, the owls widened their eyes. Seeing the genuine terror in Pipkin's usually shy demeanor, and glancing at the darkening horizon, a ripple of understanding spread through the clearing. Soon, the forest floor was alive with the scramble of paws and wings as animals hurried towards their dens and sturdy trees. Pipkin, exhausted but strangely exhilarated, watched from the entrance of his cozy burrow as the first fat raindrops began to fall, followed by the roar of the wind. He was soaked, his fur matted, but a warmth spread through his chest. He hadn't stopped the storm, but he had given his friends a chance. Later, as the storm raged outside, the burrow felt safe and warm. Pipkin realized that true bravery wasn't about the absence of fear, but about the choice to act despite it. His voice had trembled, his paws had shaken, but he had delivered the warning. And in that moment, the shy squirrel understood the whispering wood's deepest secret. The quietest hearts can hold the loudest courage. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy what I do. It's free. Until we meet again, it's bye for now. Make sure you take care of yourself and stay safe. Bye.